So you were talking about when you're in when you are consciousness
Mm-hmm.
when you are conscious.
Mm-hmm.
There's no past. There's no future.
Mm-hmm.
You're in the now,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing else matters.
Mm-hmm.
And and how does that lead into living a daily conscious life? Is there a best practice for that?
Well, yes, and here's how it works. It's to call it a best practice is to move the actual thing out of the happening and into the mind. So let's just talk about the actual thing and the happening and forget that we would actually declare it a best practice because it doesn't happen the same way every time.
Yeah, that sounds
Right.
pretty corporate, by the way.
Right. But fair enough. But moving it back, what happens is when you're involved in the story that leads in and the story that leads out, that is the way that one will think their way into what a response or what a standing or what a behavior should be in a given activity, so that the story then is rendered complete from a mental standpoint. So that's how most people live. You know, I am this way. Here's the situation. I am this way. Plus the situation gives me a way to behave, and then that tacks on. It's another brick in the wall, as Pink Floyd would say, and then that leads the story on. But the other way is what is the call in the moment? What is consciousness actually calling for? And how does that relate to what's happening in the moment? And those calls will actually pull one into whatever behavioral activity needs to happen. And so it's simply the trust, believe it or not. And I hate to use that word because it sounds like something that's a personal attribute, and it's not. It's just simply the knowing that the original myth story will call one into play, and then that play will happen. And so being here and now is just simply being available for whatever quote unquote wants to happen in the entirety.